Thousands of Oklahomans are out in the deer woods right now, and some of them are hunting with bows they made themselves. We're learning all about it. Let's go. A self-bow is a bow made entirely from one piece of wood.
How long do you have to season it for? Sometimes up to 2 years?
Yeah, sometimes up to 2 years.
You strip down the wood, like from an Osage tree, then file and whittle it down into the shape of a bow, with notches for the string on each end. A self-bow doesn't have any other component that helps it perform. It's as primitive as it gets.
It is exactly like whatever history you have, your ancestor would be using to bring game or warfare to.
Jason Grace read a Cherokee book about self-bows at age 16. He started building bows and fell in love with turning a tree into a finished hunting instrument.
That pheasant on the back of it.
Gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
You know, I'm a hunter, and to say that I harvested some game with something I hand-built is extremely rewarding.
Jason is a member of the Oklahoma Self-Bow Society, which preserves the heritage of this primitive archery form.
Our passion and the why we exist is to pass on this heritage of building these bows. Some part in our history, we all shot a bow to provide meat on our table.
The Self-Bow Society has hundreds of members, and their big jamboree each spring, called O-Jam, brings in almost 1,000 people trying to learn more about the sport. They also show you how to make your own arrowheads from Oklahoma rocks, the way Native Americans did.
This is called percussion flaking. So we use really extreme force to break off a flake and get it to travel.
The self-bow is simple. Hunting with it is not. You have to take much closer shots, typically 5 to 15 yards away from the animal you're going after.
Since I was 20, I've restricted myself to only hunting with the self-bow. And, you know, I've had a lot of success, but the first year, man, I was ready to hang that thing back up. It's not easy. It's beautiful.
The self-bow has no sights on it to tell you where to aim and at what distance. Jason says you just let your natural instincts take over. And the more practice, the more accurate you get, just like I did in a matter of minutes.
Yeah.
Right. That's pretty fun, actually. Got a lot more practicing to do, but I was improving. Got it.
To watch the flight of the arrow is really primal. You know, I think it's ingrained in our blood and our culture, our history. You know, archery is the fastest growing sport in the U.S.
Jason says there's nothing but raw pride to hunt the way our ancestors did.
Yeah!
That's why traditional archery is fun.